I'm Rich Carroll. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you. There's a host of opportunities to get vaccinated against COVID-19 happening in Flagler County this week. John Arking reports.
Flagler Medical Director Dr. Stephen Bickle says for anyone who's on the fence about getting vaccinated, they should consider what is to be gained beyond just personal health protection.
We came up with 16 reasons to get vaccinated, but 6 of them had to do with personal freedoms being regained. Freedom to travel, freedom to visit loved ones, freedom to go back to school, go back to work. So I would just urge people, even if they're kind of hesitant for medical reasons, they think about the social impact on freedom from this.
Meanwhile, Gretchen Smith from the Flagler Health Department says there'll be 12 opportunities to get vaccinated this week.
We're moving out from the fairgrounds. Right now, the fairgrounds are only going to be for second doses. Those are Mondays and Tuesdays. But then Tuesdays, we're going to be at Parkview Church. We're going to be at the Palm Coast Community Center on Wednesday mornings now from 9 to 10:30. We did our first outreach to restaurants in Flagler Beach this week. We did Tortugas and we did Finn's. Finn's wants us to come back, so we're going to be back there next Wednesday. We're also going to be at the Anchor. We're doing evenings now from 4 to 6:30 across from 120 Airport Road. Thursday morning we'll be at Advent Palm Coast. That afternoon we'll be at Oceanside. Then we'll be back at the airport. And Friday we're going to be at St. Elizabeth Ann Seton Catholic Church. And then we're going to be at Coquina Coast Brewing Company in Flagler Beach from 3 to 5, so right before happy hour.
And of course, for a full list of vaccination sites, you can go to the Health Department's website. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arkin.
Palm Coast residents are being asked to give their opinions on parking commercial vehicles in residential zones. Amy Cherry has the story.
Mayor Melissa Holland says they'll use the results of a community survey to determine whether council should move to change city code.
We do also have 94,000 residents that chose to call Palm Coast home with the current restrictions. And that is important to note that they made that decision for whatever reason they made that decision. And I'm not sure they've ever been asked what they would feel about it.
Councilman Ed Danko supports changing the code to be more business friendly.
I think we're talking maybe pickup trucks. We're not talking dump trucks or anything of that nature, obviously, but I think that we're a changing community. We're no longer a retirement community. We need to be more business friendly. And the only point I would make is if you don't like the guy who has the AC truck parking his van in his driveway, you're going to like his van in your driveway when your AC goes out.
The engagement survey is available until June 1st. Find it and take it at palmcoast.gov/citizen-engagement-survey. The city will also post a virtual video about this section of city code to its YouTube page and on Facebook this Friday, so you can learn more before taking the survey. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
Flagler County's Human Resource Director gets some recognition. Karen Johnson has the details.
Pamela Wu has graduated from the National Association of Counties High Performance Leadership Academy. The program was designed by the Professional Development Academy in partnership with Fortune 1000 executives, public sector leaders, world-renowned academics, and thought leaders, including General Colin Powell and Dr. Marshall Goldsmith, according to the National Association of Counties website. Pamela Wu.
We talked in cohorts about the topics that we were working on, such as leadership, positive engagement, leading effective change, communication.
Wu applied for and received a scholarship to cover the costs of attending the academy that had a focus on leadership in government entities.
What it taught me is that, leadership is about others. It's not necessarily about me. It's about your team. And my job as a leader is to empower my team and make sure that they are successful.
Among the flagship speakers was Shelley Edmondson, valedictorian of the inaugural Flagler County Leadership Academy from the Tax Collector's Office. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
So you spend 2 decades in the Marine Corps. What do you do when you retire?
You move to Florida and work for a university in Utah. What? Wait a minute. Ryan Bauman is the Strategic Partnerships Manager for Military Outreach for the Southeast for Western Governors University.
WGU is a nonprofit, solely online, regionally accredited university. It is based out of Salt Lake City, but you can attend from anywhere, so you can attend from the comfort of your own home.
Bauman is in Jacksonville, but he talks up WGU to veterans in Florida and Georgia. Veterans on Point is on WNZF on Sunday mornings. It's at 9:30 in the morning. The podcast is at the Flagler Radio app. Tomorrow, Ryan Bellman talks about WGU and how it's breaking barriers to college degrees. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.